went back in time to kill the evil from the future. Korin Lok said, "Ah, Miel, you are truly skilled at making cake. Give me some as well." Miel handed Korin Lok a slice of strawberry shortcake and said, Certainly, and thank you for the compliment. Here, have another slice." Korin Lok winked, and Park Sihu watched from a distance. Korin Lok added, Good, good. Not only is the cake delicious, but your heart is kind as well." In another scene, Korin Lok said, "Riel, why are you carrying so many things?" Riel replied, I am moving these materials to the testing facilities." Park Sihu listened quietly from afar. Korin Lok said, "A mage with no strength. How are you going to haul all that there?" "Give me half." Riel said, "Oh, thank you." Outside, Korin Lok greeted another teacher. "Oh, Professor Dana, have you been eating well? I received a sandwich from Elsa. Would you like some?" Professor Dana giggled. "Oh my, I would love some." Park Sihu, still in the distance, was silently stunned. In mounting frustration, Park Sihu muttered to himself, "What in the world is this fellow's deal? His looks alone are already decent enough, and his personality is so pleasant that rumors about him spread across the entire campus among both men and women. And the way he talks, he has that special, warm, friendly tone where every single word makes the other person feel appreciated. The problem is," Korin Lok said, I wonder how Hanbail is doing. The girl I used to do physical training with. She always gave me free massages and was such a gentle kid. Earlier, Hanbail had asked, does it feel good? Korin Lok had responded, the best. And I am also curious about Sa-young, the one the coach forced into match fixing. Sa-young fed him ice cream spoon as Korin Lok opened his mouth and said, It is delicious, right? Sa-young asked. Korin Lok continued, After that incident, we became closer and even spent time together around Hongdae, did we not? He sighed. What a shame. It would have been nice if I had dated at least once before coming here. I only ever ended up making many friends. Park Sihu, both shocked and confused, said to himself, Has he lost his mind? He has no sense and absolutely no self-awareness. Why is my first love such a wild woman chaser? Suddenly, Korin Lok grabbed Park Sihu's shoulder and said, But Sihu, even though your muscles look like this, your face has not changed at all. Park Sihu began sweating and blushing. With a trembling voice, he said, I am an athlete. You think my appearance would change that easily? Korin Lok said, True. You are quite pretty. Park Sihu was stunned. Korin Lok continued, At the beginning of the school year there is that cross-dressing contest, correct? The prize for that is quite nice, is it not? From what I see, with your face it is more than possible. You would be perfect for it. Park Sihu stuttered. Really? If you handle the dressing up yourself, I will consider it. Korin Lok said, Oh, good choice. I will prepare everything, from the hat to the stockings. So, are you free this evening? I happen to have a meal ticket for Holy Panda. Park Sihu thought in turmoil. Why am I feeling happy about something like this? Have I lost my mind as well? Korin Lok said, I cannot today. There is this junior, Yuna. She said she had something she wanted to consult me about and would treat me to a meal. Park Sihu erupted. Fluff. Korin Lok asked, Why are you cursing? Park Sihu grumbled, Darn it. Then said to himself, Let us admit the truth. This fellow attracting women is like a natural phenomenon. I will simply have to prepare carefully and block them all. Korin Lok has no awareness of his own popularity, and he must stay that way from now on. The method is simple, fill the party only with men and leave no room for ambiguity. Lunia Arden later read the note, The party is full. Park Sihu continued thinking, I will even remove Lunia Arden from the party, even though she was my greatest advantage in that regard. Yes, the difficulty will rise a bit, but if I calculate everything thoroughly, it is still manageable. I must change the route from the most efficient way to reach the ending to the path where the likelihood of encountering female characters is the lowest. To defeat Balthazar, I do still need to include Saint Estelle in the party eventually. Then I will create a scandal and force the Saint and the Pope to quarrel. Right before the final battle, I will take the Saint's side and steal all the buffs. If I do that, there will be absolutely no chance for Korin and the Saint to meet, correct? Good. Then the next scenario is, that is how I endured 2 years just to achieve this pretty. Korin Lok put down the shot glass and said, I am so sorry. Fluff. Darn it, why did it have to explode at that moment? Park Sihu whispered to himself, It is probably because of the Rotion River today. I was the one who caused that explosion. Corin Loch began to cry. Mariette, Warren, Cranell, Ul, everyone. So many people died. Sihu, Fluff, what in the world did I do? I knew everything. Park Sihu thought to himself. He was always sad, always thinking about the people he failed to save. A real pushover of a saint. They are merely non-player characters for goodness' sake, Corin Loch said. Because I was weak. Park Sihu sighed. Ha! There is a way to become stronger, but, Corin Loch asked. Park Sihu thought, yes. If we are going to stay together until the final battle, he needs to grow stronger as well. And if it is that woman, the mentor of the born hero, she will certainly raise him to a higher level. Park Sihu gently held Corin Loch's rough hands and said, You can become even stronger. Let us go together, definitely, all the way to the ending. He added inwardly, and if possible, even after that. Corin Loch began, You and I. Park Sihu clicked his tongue in his thoughts. Shh. But what if this ends up attracting Aaron Danua as well? Well, adding one more should not be a big issue. Just like before, I will watch over him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I will personally handle every female character among his allies, party members, friends, professors, and so on. A few months later, Sihu. Park Sihu looked up. Yes? I was thinking of going out to Holy Panda in the city. Is it something important? Corin Loch nodded once and said calmly, I have a child. Park Sihu's world stopped. Corin Loch continued, Yes, well, it is kind of significant, since the other party is a boss character. After the royal ball, I grew close with Princess Mir. Congratulations to me, right? I am going to be a father now. Corin Loch laughed, while Park Sihu simply stared at him in absolute silence. Corin Loch began to sweat. Sihu. Park Sihu's teeth ground together. What the fluff? Even in the depth of night, the lights of the royal palace never dim. Its alert level and guard standards are among the highest in all of heroic legend of Arhan. Chapel knights and elite guards patrol without pause. Within the palace of the second princess, Park Sihu pressed Mirwam Elizabeth El-Rath to the ground, choking her. She gasped in pain. Ugh. As expected of the kingdom's hero, Park Sihu. Sir Corin's eye for people truly was exceptional, but I did not expect you to be this bold. Erg. Did you truly think you could hide it from him? Jaeger Hinchpeter, Lark Bugman. Oh, and of course, how well are you hiding Mariette Dunalef? Park Sihu released her. You know everything. You saw it? Miriam Elizabeth El-Rath answered. I arranged matters so that if I die, a letter will reach both the Southern Territories and Sir Corin. You will not be able to eliminate me, Park Sihu said. Let us make a deal. I know what it is you want. Miriam Elizabeth El-Rath said, if that is true, then I have no choice but to move. She smiled faintly. Congratulations. Check. Park Sihu corrected her. Checkmate. I know you. And inside he continued. I know the one thing Corin absolutely cannot accept, and you have no choice but to do it now. The outcome will unfold exactly as planned. Corin Loch cried as he held Miriam Elizabeth El-Rath in his arms. You silly woman. I told you to wait for me. She coughed softly and said, Hoo, I know, but I could not. I wanted to have our child. I am sorry, my love. I am sorry I love you. I am sorry I said it so late. I love you. I truly love you, Corin. Park Sihu thought bitterly, you fluffing witch. You could have just passed quietly. Miriam Elizabeth El-Rath looked at Park Sihu, smiling, and she said, You will fail. Beer in another Cinnabar. Park Sihu muttered, Ah, fluff. Then he thought to himself, I slipped past both Mariette and Miriam, and somehow made it all the way here, only to be caught at the final moment. I will not hold back anymore, he whispered. Your will does not matter. You are mine. In this fake world, you are my one and only real thing, so just wait. I will bring the scenario to its end, and then I will take you. For the system announced the final battle for the fate of the world. BR, an all-out war with everything on the line. D-bar, the last stage is opening. Radiant Tatez Balthazar. BR, Anbar Demon God. Park Sihu. BR. That was BR Tatez Balthazar charged at Park Sihu with all his might. A battle that would one day become myth. Bar, they clashed, and half of the earth flashed with searing light. Tatez Balthazar said, You are strong. This kind of strength, I have never witnessed it. You are not lacking even compared to previous god kings. BR Park Sihu choked, Why? Cough. Tatez Balthazar continued calmly. But fate has already separated victory and defeat between us. You are strong, but you are not a complete warrior. It is a pity. In the end, nothing has changed. Riafal will never accept such a shabby ending. Truly, It would have been better if it had been Korin Locke, the boy the master chose. There is no need to regret anything. No matter how many times we repeat this, I will always be the one who wins. He struck Park Saihu down. Park Saihu thought faintly, regret is not about winning or losing, or even about living. I never told him, if I had known it would end like this, even if he is a man. I should have said it, that I like him, that I love him. Suddenly, Shirin woke up screaming, "Ah! This place, my room." She sat up, drenched in sweat. The system said, "You have failed. All play logs will now be reset. Thank you for your long playtime." Her mother swung open the door. "Shirin, stop playing games and come eat." Shirin suddenly threw her arms around her mother. "Mom, it has been so long." Her mother blinked in confusion. "Oh my, but I have to go." She hurried out, her body jiggling as she ran through the hallway. "Shirin, at least eat something before you leave." "What is up with her?" her mother muttered. A few minutes later, Shirin stepped out of a cab and rushed toward the Good Body Gym. One of Korin Locke's co-workers said, "Oh, him? He did not come to work today. More importantly, who are you? Do you know him?" Wait, you cannot go in there. Do not touch the contacts list. Manager, please call the police." "Hey." Shirin bolted out the door. "Just 10 minutes away. I can meet him. Should I buy clothes first, some cosmetics, pretty myself up before I go?" She shook her head hard. "No. I absolutely cannot wait. I have already waited more than 3 years." She stood before Korin Locke's apartment door, breath trembling. Huff, huff. The lights are on. "He is here." "Right. I returned too, so..." She knocked and then kicked the door lightly. "Hey, it is me, Sihu. Open the door. He is just a normal extra, right? He must have already returned." With barely a minute of warm-up from the gym earlier, she twisted the doorknob clean off. She rushed inside. "Hey, it is me, Sihu. I will explain everything slowly." So what happened was, but she froze. Her breath vanished. Her gaze settled on the glowing computer monitor. "No," she whispered. "This cannot be it," she screamed, collapsing onto the floor, her body folding down gracefully as despair crushed her. She cried, shaking, thinking, that day, my world collapsed. No, on the screen, subplayer Korin Locke, beginning Succession, now playing. Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.